Listen carefully to what I'm about to read. Matthew also issued a written gospel among the Hebrews in their own dialect, while Peter and Paul were preaching at Rome and laying the foundations of the church. After their departure, Mark, the disciple and interpreter of Peter, did also hand down to us in writing what had been preached by Peter. Luke, also the companion of Paul, recorded in a book the gospel preached by him. Afterwards, John, the disciple of the Lord, who also had leaned upon his breast, did himself publish a gospel during his residence at Ephesus in Asia. These have all declared to us that there is one God, creator of heaven and earth, announced by the law and the prophets, and one Christ, the Son of God. If anyone do not agree to these truths, he despises the companions of the Lord. Nay, more, he despises Christ himself, the Lord. Yeah, he despises the Father also, and stands self-condemned, resisting and opposing his own salvation, as is the case with all heretics. Now, those words come to us from Saint Irenaeus, whom was a bishop, right, in a church in what is now modern day Lyon in France. And he wrote that roughly around 150 years after Christ, right? And right there is interesting, right? He's from as early as in the 2nd century, right? He's already given a depiction of who Matthew wrote, right? Or where he wrote it at, or to who he wrote it, right? To the Hebrews in their own dialect. He's talking about how Paul and Peter were laying the foundations down for the church in Rome, right? As well as how Luke got some of his stories, like by Paul and stuff like that, and how John, the disciple whom Jesus loved, the eldest surviving apostle, right? How he wrote his gospel in Ephesus, right? It's just interesting. Comment down below if you guys learned something new today.